Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm your other Taekook. It's a complete boy and boy FF. If you don't like my voice, mute guys. Jungkook, Hyungi, Tae, yes baby. Jungkook, please Hyungi, tell me where are we going? Tae shook his head playfully. Jungkook whined, hitting on his bicep and looked at him and smirked. Jungkook, hubby, he called him in a low voice, making the car stop suddenly as he smirked at the effect as he sat comfortably on his seat. He tilted his head looking at the other, whose face was red and eyes wide while looking at him. Tae, what did you call? Jungkook, what? Tae, Bun, you call me now. What is it? Jungkook, Hyungi. Tae, no, not that. After that, Jungkook, I didn't call you anything. Hyungi. Tae, Bun, you did. I heard it. Jungkook, you are hearing things, Hyungi. I didn't call you anything, he said with an innocent smile while looking at him, blinking his eyes. Tae, Bun, stop teasing me. Jungkook, I didn't call you anything, Hyungi. Tae, you did. You called me. Jungkook, what? He looked at him innocently while blinking his doe eyes. Tae, hubby. Jungkook, oh, did I? Tae, yes, call me that again, Bun. Taekook shook his head while looking at him playfully. Tae, you won't? Are you sure, baby? He said slowly, leaning towards him. His breath hitting the other as he looked at the doe eyes, which was staring at him with wide eyes. He leaned more closer to him, eyeing the flustered boy who was staring at him. He chuckled slowly as he stared at his bun, who had his both hands on his chest. He leaned more close to him while the other closed his eyes slowly. He stared at him as his lips brushed over his lips, making the other's toes cold and his cheeks adorned with red color. His breath became heavy as he tilted his head, but frowned and opened his eyes when he saw his Hyungi already backed away, now sitting on the seat while staring at him, chuckling. Jungkook looked at him, pouting as he held his collar, pulling him to himself, and kissed him. The other widened his eyes while looking at him at the bold move, but smiled while sliding his hands on his tiny waist and kissed him passionately. He held his waist tightly while kissing his baby. The kiss was filled with tenderness and love. Tae cupped his cheeks while kissing on his lips as both kissed more passionately with love as they broke the kiss and looked at each other. He ruffled his hair and looked at him while Tae chuckled and stared at him. Tae, my baby getting bold, huh? Jungkook, of course I have to. After all, I got a pervert for myself. Tae, pervert? Jungkook, Hyungi, you are a pervert. Tae, oh, okay, I'm a pervert, but only yours, he said, kissing his cheeks as he laughed while looking at him, and he too laughed. Soon they went from there as both come to a mansion as both get down from the car. Jungkook, Hyungi, whose house is this? Tay, it's my parents' baby. Come, let's go inside. They went inside and saw Mr. Kim sitting on the couch as they went to him slowly. Mr. Kim, after seeing them, smiled at them, greeting them. He smiled at Jungkook, but the boy was hiding behind his Hyungi. He was clutching on his biceps as he bit his lips. Tay chuckled while holding his waist, pulling him in front as he heard a little whine from his baby bun. Tay, don't be scared, baby. Mr. Kim, Cookie, how are you, son? Jungkook looked at Tay, who nodded at him. Jungkook, I'm good, uncle, he said while slightly bowing at him as Mr. Kim nodded. Mr. Kim, you aren't angry on me, right? I'm sorry for what happened on that day. Jungkook, no, uncle, it's alright. You didn't do anything. Mr. Kim, uncle, call me Appa, son. His eyes went glossy as he stared at his Hyungi, who looked at him smiling. He softly wiped his tears and nodded at him. Jungkook nodded while sniffing slowly as Tae held his waist, tightly pulling him in his arms, kissing his forehead, while Mr. Kim smiled at them. Mr. Kim, Tae, you didn't say anything to him. Tae shook his head slowly. Tae, where is Amma? Mr. Kim, she is sleeping. They made their way towards their room and saw Miss Kim sleeping. Tae, this is my Amma bun. Jungkook, I know Hyungi, you said to me, right? But Hyungi, she seems different. Like she looked different right now. Not like when I saw her first. Tae, because that day you saw wasn't my Amma baby. Jungkook, what? Don't joke, Hyungi. Tae, I will explain everything, Bun. He said and took his baby in bridal style and started walking to another room and entered inside. He made his bun lay on the bed and hovered above him and snuggled on his chest. He smiled while caressing his hair. Tay, the one you saw wasn't my Amma bun. The one you saw today is my Amma. Actually, my Amma Appa got married. Her twin sister didn't like it because she was obsessed with my Appa and my Amma loved her a lot. She does whatever she said because she loved her a lot. She is really innocent. And my Amma couldn't notice her behavior because she blindly believed her. We didn't know anything about it, and when we weren't here, she kidnapped my Amma and took her place. As they look like same, we couldn't able to understand. But we felt really odd with her behavior. We couldn't exactly understand anything. As you said, they look different, but my Amma always was very simple in dressing while she was not. At first of the days, we couldn't able to notice anything because she started dressing like her. Then slowly we could able to notice her behavior changing and we finally understood that we weren't adopted first and slowly we was able to know her. And finally I started looking for her. She started forcing me getting married to that girl. She was not like that. She doesn't even like her even a bit and suddenly her behavior changed. And that's when I know that she is not my Amma. And I started looking for her and I found about her that someone kidnapped her and many things happened in between. I was so furious that day I slapped her. Maybe everyone might be thinking, how can he slap his Amma? It's wrong, but I didn't slap my Amma. I slapped her. I couldn't able to hold back when she hurted you. That's why I slapped her. And after that, I found where my Amma is. I know she won't do anything to my Amma because she warned her for threatening us. And every time I talked to her, holding my anger because what if my thinking is wrong? What if she is really my Amma? Then you come to my life, and I had lost my patience when she tried to hurt you. To be continued. Thank you for watching, guys. If you like my story, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to comment, guys. See you in next part. Bye bye.